Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw Carl from up. And first we'll draw a few simple shapes for a bit of structure, and Carl has a square shaped head, so let's start by drawing a big square as a guide for the head. So let's draw a couple of vertical lines for the sides of the square. And it's okay if these lines aren't perfectly straight. Just try to make them equal in length. And then close off the shape at the top with a horizontal line. And sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also pause the video as you follow along to draw at your own pace. And this is just a guideline, so the square doesn't have to be perfect. And below that, draw a circle as a guide for the main part of the body. And an easy way to draw a circle is to first make a couple of small marks to indicate the circle's height, and then on the sides make a couple more small marks to indicate the circle's width. And then connect the small marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. And pay attention to the size of this circle in relation to the square. And don't draw the circle too far down below the square or the body will be too long. And draw the circle slightly to the left of the square. Inside the square, draw a horizontal line that splits the shape in half. And this is a construction guide that will help you place the facial features later. And then draw a vertical line, and don't draw this line in the middle, so if the middle of the square is here, just draw it slightly to the right. About a third of the way from the right. And on the left side of the head, draw a long curved line as a guide for the ear. Now connect the head to the circle using a couple of vertical lines to create the top part of the torso. And under the circle, draw a couple more vertical lines as guides for the legs or the pants, and close off the shape at the bottom using a horizontal line. And pay attention to the length of the legs in relation to the circle. It's about the same height. And draw a couple more lines, vertical lines for the other leg, and close off the shape at the bottom using a horizontal line. And below that, draw a curved line on the left side for the foot or the shoe, and a longer curved line on the right side for the other foot or shoe. And this foot will be pointing forward and this foot will be pointing toward the right. That's why it's longer. Now starting on the top left side, draw a long angled line as a guide for the first arm. And this arm is going to be resting on his hip. He's sort of a grumpy character, so he's going to have his arm on his hip. And then draw a couple of sloping lines at the bottom too for the bottom tip of the arm. And at the very bottom of this shape, draw a shape similar to a half circle as a guide for the hand. And on the right side, draw a couple of sloping lines for the other arm. And this arm is going to be holding his cane, so draw it slightly away from the body. And then close off the shape at the bottom with a shorter sloping line, and below that draw another half circle shape for the other hand. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Inside the head, draw a small oval for the nose, and you can use the 4 marks method to draw the shape of the oval as well. So first make a couple of small marks to indicate the sides of the oval, and then connect the small marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the oval. And notice that the mark for the top part of the oval is closer to the construction guide, to the horizontal construction guide, than the bottom mark. Now draw the top part of the glasses just above the nose using a short line, and then draw a couple of short sloping lines for the tips of the glasses, and then draw longer horizontal lines for the main part of the tops of the glasses. And the line on the right should be outside of the square for the head. And then extend the line to the left toward the ear. And at the bottom, draw a couple more horizontal lines for the bottom sections of the glasses. And then add a couple of vertical lines to finish off the sides of the glasses. And then draw another horizontal line for the ear section of the glasses. And now let's draw a couple of rectangular shapes inside to indicate where the lenses go. And don't overlap the nose as you're drawing these shapes. Now inside the small squares for the glasses, draw a couple of smaller ovals for the eyes, and place the ovals right above the horizontal construction guide. And sketch lightly at first and only darken the lines when you get the shapes right. And as you darken these shapes, make the sides pointier for the corners of the eyes. And extend the line on the left to create a wrinkle. And do the same for the eye on the right, extend the line to create a small wrinkle. And because he's an old character, let's draw a couple more lines to create more wrinkles. So draw a long sloping line at the top of each eye to create more wrinkles. And let's draw a couple of lines at the bottom for the bags under the eyes. And inside the eyes, draw a couple of short lines for the irises. And inside each iris, draw a tiny dot for the pupils. And if you have room inside, draw a couple of tiny circles to represent highlights. And at the top, draw the bushy eyebrows by drawing a series of angled lines just above the rims of the glasses. So make these angled lines thin and pointy at the top, similar to small triangles, across the top part of the glasses. And do the same thing on the right side. Now below the nose, draw a long horizontal line for the mouth. And draw a couple of lines on the sides for wrinkles. Now let's draw the hairline above the eyebrows, so draw a long horizontal line for the hairline. And then close off the shape of the hairline using a couple of short vertical lines on the sides. And extend the line to create the sideburn at the bottom and create a small triangular shape for the sideburn. Now let's draw the left side of the hair. So first draw a sloping line on the top left side and then curve the line down toward the ear, and this will be the part on his hair. And then draw the top part of the hair along the edge of the initial square. So follow the basic path of the square as you draw a couple of curved lines to create the top part of the hair. And on the right side, draw a couple of small triangular shapes for the tips of the clumps of hair. So don't draw every individual hair strand, just draw a big shape that represents the entire hair. Now darken the curved line on the left side to create the ear, but make the shape a bit more angular than the guide. And inside, draw a couple of short angled lines to give the ear a bit of structure. Now draw the shape of the head along the path of the initial square. So make the lines a little more curved than the initial square as you darken the shape. And draw a short angled line on the left side for his jaw. And if you've made it this far, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Now let's move on to the body. darken the shape on the left to create the arm, or the coat sleeve. And add an extra line at the top for the top part of the arm. And a couple of curved lines to represent creases on the sleeve. And at the bottom, draw an extra curved line for the shirt peeking from behind the coat sleeve. And then just darken the basic shape of the half circle at the bottom to create the hand. And on the left side, draw a curved line for the visible section of one finger, and then another curved line for the visible section of another finger that's folded back. Now below the head, draw the bow tie, and first let's draw a small square-like shape, and this will be the knot on the bow tie. And then draw a couple of triangular shapes on the sides for the main part of the bow. Now draw the left side of the coat as a long vertical line across the initial circle. And then bend the line to the left for the bottom part of the coat. And add a small rectangular shape next to the hand for the pocket on the coat. And at the top, draw a sloping line for the lapel on the coat. Now draw a couple of horizontal lines as guides for the belt, so sketch these lines lightly at first. Now draw a small square for the buckle on the belt, more of a rectangle than a square, and then add the inner section of the buckle as another small square, and the middle section on the left side as a small oval. And then darken the sides of the initial lines for the rest of the belt, and draw a vertical line on the side too for a belt loop on the pants. And then darken the line, the initial line below the bow tie for the shirt, and the shirt's opening below the bow tie that connects the bow tie to the belt buckle. And next to the bow tie, draw a small circle for the bottle cap pin, and then draw a long vertical line for the other side of the coat. And then darken the shape on the right for the other sleeve. Now darken the shapes at the bottom to create the pants. Draw a few extra curved lines for wrinkles on the cloth. And at the bottom, draw a couple of short lines for the cuffs on the pants. And add a short line inside for the seam on the pants. And then darken the shapes at the bottom for the shoes. Now let's draw a couple of curved lines on the right side below the arm as guides for his cane. So draw a curved line and then a vertical line at the bottom. And at the bottom, draw a horizontal line for the base of the cane. And below that, draw a small circle for the little tennis balls that support the cane. So not all the circles will be visible, so only draw a couple. Now at the top, draw a curved line, sort of U-shaped line, for the thumb that's gripping the cane, and then draw a couple of short horizontal lines for the base of the cane, and then a circular shape for the rest of the base of the cane, and then darken the initial line to create the edge of the cane, and then draw another parallel line for the other side of the cane. And at the bottom, draw a small rectangular shape for a bit of structure on the cane. and then finish off the rest of the shape. And now let's go back to the top and draw a couple of curved lines along the path of the initial circle for the fingers. Now let's draw the base of the cane as a thin shape and then darken the small circles at the bottom for the little tennis balls on the cane. And then connect the balls to the cane at the top using a couple of short angled lines. And you can draw a couple of curved lines inside the balls to emphasize that they are tennis balls. And add a curved line for the visible section of the other ball. The last ball on the other side of the cane. And if you'd like, you can go over the final lines one more time to emphasize the shapes. And that's it for Carl. Now go over the final lines with permanent ink, erase the guides, and color your drawing. You can color your drawing digitally like I did, or you can use markers or colored pencils like I've done in past videos. For more tutorials like this one, please visit easydrawingtutorials.com. Don't forget to comment below, to leave a like, and to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.